Hello race fans, and welcome once again to the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's Season 3, Round Number 9, the Aquatic Express Pool Service 180, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Well, we're here at Michigan International Raceway, getting ready to kick things off here. And well, before we get going, of course, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, as always, and thank them for their support. That would be Aquatic Express Pool Service, Checkered Flag Books, Williams Performance Garage, Winning Bid Die-Cast Auctions, Sonic Graphic Design, and our broadcast sponsor, SRM Design, the official paint shop of Rice Motorsports TV. Now we have just a couple of minutes before we get to qualifying here. Let's take a look at the race info out here tonight. They're at Michigan International Raceway. They have what beautiful weather out there. 78-degree air temperature, a little humid there, 84%. Winds are at 7 miles an hour. And of course, they're running the 65% fuel like they normally do. They have 4 sets of tires tonight to work with. The set they start on plus 3 additional sets. Have the one faster pair, have 3 chances at the green-white checker attempt for 90 laps here at this 2-mile facility. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. Now, looking at the old clock on the wall there, I think it's we're less than 20 seconds away, and we're going to hang out here and wait for them to roll over to the qualifying session. The checkered flag should be coming in the air any second now. And actually, we have about another minute or so. So, well, actually, I thought it was about to roll over to 1 hour. It's right into the 59th minute. And while we're waiting for that to go over, we're going to talk about now the Dash for Cash drivers. That has changed tonight. And so we have some different drivers looking at that, and you'll see them running along down at the bottom there. And of course, so tonight's contestants for that will be the number 5, Matt Hayden, the number 196, Caleb Clenard, and then we have the number 45, Harold Rothery, and the number 13, Mark Beverly. So you'll want to keep an eye out for those drivers and see where they're located there, how they're doing throughout the field. And of course, we have the Sonic Racing family too. We'll introduce you to them as well here in a moment. Checkered flag is out. Time to go qualifying, folks. Let's go ahead and see the servers rolling over. Let's see who we get out on track here. Waiting for someone to head on out. And I see, I think I see Harold Rothery making his way out on track. There's Harold. Of course, you know, it's private qualifying. And, oh, he changed his mind, decided not to, decided to restart. Let's see who, somebody already out on track. There's Haas Beverly making his way out. Private qualifying, they can't see each other, but we can see them. Everybody headed out onto the track at the same time here. It's 2 hot laps. A 2-mile track here, so they'll be spending that first lap getting that truck wound up. They'll be coming down to the line here. The clock will start running for Haas Beverly. A lot of room to race here at Michigan. Multiple grooves in this track. You see a lot of good racing here for sure. Heading down to turn 3 and 4. coming down to the stripe to complete his first time lap. Let's see what he gets here. Crosses the stripe. What time does he have on the board? It is, wow, provisional pole, 40.101 for Haas Beverly. Throwing down the gauntlet here at Michigan. Oh, and he just got bumped by, so who did he get bumped by? That was the number 99, Ron Walters, who's on provisional pole looking to improve on that lap time. So now he has bumped Beverly to the second position. And so far, he's still up there. No one has he just got bumped himself. And now down to the third position. Let's see if he can claw back a spot here, a spot or two. Now in P4, does he move back? Unfortunately, he was not able to complete or to improve on his best time there. Now there's Jordan Stencil, and he's coming to a halt there on the backstretch. He's P7 at the moment. Now he's also our driver of the week. And let's see, is anybody else on track? Let's see. There's Nathan Cogbo, currently P12 with that 40.515, make it P13. He just got bumped down the order a little bit. I imagine maybe he'll be able to get back up the order here. Coming down to the stripe here, let's see if he improves on that 40.545. Crosses the stripe, let's see where he ends up at. It does improve up to P4, 39.976. Good improvement there for the number 00. It looks like Matt Hayden looks like he's already done. P7 at the moment. Let's see. Anybody else out there? There's Blake Roebuck. Boy, now you know Blake is on a mission here tonight, folks. No time on the board yet for the number 30. Didn't have the greatest of weeks last week. He is looking to bounce back strong here tonight. Coming around now. Now this will either be his first time lap or his second one, if he did touch the wall or something like that in the first lap, got deleted. So right now, boy, he's P18, 40.589. Got a lot of ground to make up here. Coming off of that turn two. Trying to get the speed up there. Looks like he's about 182, 83. Topped out about 184 miles an hour. Let's see, now he's P20. Let's see if he moves back up the order here a bit. Comes down here, completes his qualifying session. Crosses the line, P3, 39.946 for Blake Roebuck. And that's the checker flag in the air. So now they're going to move over to their warm-up session here. And while we do that, we'll go ahead and we're going to take a moment and hear from our sponsors. And we will be right back. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's the Aquatic Express Pool Service 180 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season that we're currently in now. If I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
Okay, folks, we are back here with the Twisted Chassis Truck Series, round number 9 here, Aquatic Express Pool Service 180. And let's see, we have about 5 minutes to go. Let's take a look at the Sonic Racing family here. Okay, folks, let's introduce you to the Season 3 Sonic Racing family. Number 68, Skylar Berry. Number 6, Rusty Modesty. Number 33, Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Number 5, Matt Hayden. Number 2, Will Rhino. Number 3, Billy Stallings. Number 196, Caleb Clenard. Number 21, David Hall. Number 22, Hoss Beverly. Number 27, Caleb Patton. And the man himself, Mr. Sonic Graphic Design, the number 00, Nathan Cogdell. Be sure to check out his link in the description below. Okay, folks, we've got just under 5 minutes to go, and I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pause a moment here for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, we are back, and in about 15 seconds here, we're going to be getting this show on the road. Warm-up is about to come to an end, and trucks should be lining up on the grid. Checkered flag in the air. It's time to go racing, folks. And they're coming out. And as we make the trucks get out onto the starting grid there, let's go ahead and take a look at the Aquatic Express Pool Service starting grid. And Rusty Modesty has that pole position. Terry Collett starting in the second spot. Blake Roebuck will be starting third. Fourth is Brett Summers. Nate Cogdill starting in the fifth position. Dustin Stallings will be sixth. Seventh will be Mark Beverly. Then eighth will be Matt Hayden. Will Rhino starting ninth. Joey Mayans, he rounds out the field. Rounds out the top 10, I should say. Then we have Ron Walters in the 11th position. Our driver of the week, number 83, Jordan Stencil, starting in that 12th position. Then in the 13th position, we have Ashley Ellison Jr., Caleb Quinard starting 14th. 15th is Haas Beverly. Jimmy Fitzmaurice starting in the 16th position. 17th is Billy Stallings. 18th is Alan Martin. David Hall is 19th. Harold Rothery starting in the 20th position. And Brian Tyler, he didn't put a qualifying lap down, so he'll start shotgun on the field in that 21st position. Everybody making their way down the back stretch here. I'm trying to think, is this the first pole position for Rusty Modesty this season? You know, we've seen him running up at the front quite a bit, but man, it's good to see him up there right at the very front here. That's pretty cool here. We'll see what he can do here when the green flag drops. Making their way now through turns 3 and 4. Field getting in position here. Pace truck there, he goes down onto pit road. All we need now is a green flag. Holding them now. We got a green flag and we are racing here at Michigan. Racing down to turn 1. Boy, look at Blake Roebuck. He is not wasting any time, folks. He said, you know what? It's time to get back on top, and he is ready to go. Shooting out to the lead already. Nathan Cogdill in that second position. Roebuck trying to get a little real estate between him and the second place runner there, Rusty Modesty. Modesty trying to hold on to that second spot. Nathan Cogdill goes in, I want it. Goes down on the inside of the 6, way down on the bottom. Almost trying to do a double there. See if he can get up there and catch the 30. It's not going to work. He'll tuck in behind. Modesty is right there. Mark Beverly, one of the Dasher Cast drivers, right there in that 4th position. Right now, he's the highest running Dash for Cash driver. Running in that 4th spot. He's got a good jump on the rest of them. Matt Hayden, he's way back in the order there. Boy, he's right in the thick of it here, back in the 11th position. Now in the P9, trying to make his way up. There's that Terry Collard on the high side coming off turn 2. Okay, a lot of momentum off the corner as they race down to turn 3. And look up at the front here, folks. Nathan Cogdell, he's ready to make a play up the front. He might be bringing Rusty Modesty with him. They both get past the 30, or at least Cogdell does anyway. So coming to the stripe, we're going to have a new leader, Nathan Cogdell, here as we start lap number 4. Pole sitter Rusty Modesty noses ahead of the number 30. But boy, Blake Roebuck, gets back ahead of him once again, drafting down that backstretch with the 00, holding on to that second position. He definitely needs to, have a good night tonight here. Now he's still leading the point standing. We'll take a look at him a little later. We'll probably look at it at the caution if we have a caution. There's one bound to happen sooner or later, right? Blake Roebuck back down on the inside. Moves back into that lead position. A couple of truck lengths there. Cogdell trying to close up the gap. Modesty right there, followed by the 2 there, Will Rhino. Look at the 13, Mark Beverly and Brett Summers. And their teammates, but they're battling hard right now. Matt Hayden, he's right there, another one of the Dash for Cash contestants here tonight. A driver of the week, George Stencil, he's now in that 11th position. Right behind the number 1 there, Dustin Stallings. So just trying to get into that top 10. Oh, and somebody was moving around back there. You see all the speed they carry off of 2. And well, that was Mark Beverly. I think he might have got out of sorts there a little bit and had to gather it up. Lost a position down to the 11th position. So now he'll have to fight to get those positions back. Big loss there for the 13. Blake Roebuck battling hard with Nathan Cogdell. Will Ronald right there, Rusty Modesty still in that 4th position. Man, they're almost 3 wide as they're coming off of turn 2. They slowed out a little bit though. Number 7 there, Brett Summers, he's back there in the 6th position. Oh, well, we see Nathan Cogdell there blinking a little bit. He does blink from time to time. He has some slight connection issues there. Oh, my goodness, I hope he hangs on. There's Cogdell. Oh, you see him just blinking away from there. Oh, my goodness. We don't want to lose him there. There's Brett Summers. He's right behind the 00, I think. Oh, my goodness. Cogdell's right behind him now. There he is now. I was trying to see if we could catch him blinking, but he's staying down on the inside at the moment. Oh, there he is. He just winked up and winked back in. So yeah, that can be very tricky there, having to deal with that. He does get back in front of the 7 now. 24 gets past. There's the one there, Dustin Stallings. Roebuck, he's back to the front though. But how long is he going to be there? Look at Will Rhino. He may have something to say about that, folks. Trying to make a run on the 30 as they rock it down the backstretch. But look, Matt Hayden, there he is. And you know those 2 right there are going to get to duking it out for sure. Matt Hayden got a nose ahead of the 30 as they come down to the stripe. Is he going to hold on? No, he's not. Blake Roebuck's going to get it back and retain the lead as they start lap 10 of 90 scheduled here tonight at Michigan. Nice battle, and oh boy, Will Rhino getting very close there to Rusty Modesty, the pole setter. Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit of a gap between them. Look at Brett Summers back there. Him and Joey Mines. Oh, and somebody's spinning. Was that Fitzmaurice? Somebody, I thought I saw somebody off in the grass somewhere. Not grass, but just runoff. There's a lot of asphalt runoff stay green though. Well, I tell you, Blake Roebuck, he's leading the race right now. But boy, he's got Matt Hayden, Will Rhino, Rusty Modesty, keeping him honest for sure. Only not even quite 0.2 of a second lead. Not resting on his laurels here tonight. I mean, they're coming and they're coming hard. Joy Mines down on that inside. Correction, that was Will Rhino that I was looking at in that white and purple truck. Trying to make the pass on Will Rhino. And while they're doing that, Matt Hayden makes the pass on Blake Roebuck. Now, Rusty Modesty, he does get past, sort of. I mean, they're really back and forth right now, folks. Good day. He is fighting hard to try to get that third position down on the inside. Oh, he tucks in between Roebuck and Mines. Try as he might, cannot get up there. But you know, it's interesting because Will Rhino, he is really loving that inside line there. He is just staying parked there. And that's Jordan Stencil, our driver of the week, up there in that sixth position. Got himself well into the top 5, or top 10, I should say. Now, he was P11 last time we checked in with him, but he's doing good now here at the moment. Trying to hold on to that P7 position. Well, I tell you, there's a lot of traffic behind them, though. I think that's Dustin Stallings right there on his inside. Mark Beverly right behind. They continue to duke it out at the front. Roebuck and Hayden, only a few hundredths of a second between the two of them. Oh, and that was Joy Mines, and we're going to get a caution. Man, we stayed caution free. Oh my goodness. Joy Mines, he would have rather had a caution, but he hit the wall hard, but he kept going, so there is no caution. And now he's going to. Oh, and they finally throw the caution here. And I think that something else happened here. I think maybe did Terry Collett? Oh, okay, he had a little incident to himself. I wonder if it might have just been a self-spin. Looks like he might be okay there. But him and Joey Mines. So caution here on lap 15. Let's go back and take a look and let's see what happened to Terry Collett here, because you know Joey, we saw him get out of shape there. Now here's Terry Collett, the white number 9 truck. He's got Harold Rothery up on the high side, and oh, not enough room there for Harold. Kind of gets squeezed, and he gets into the wall there, and he's got the man, he's really got the 45 squeezed up in there. Nowhere for Harold Rothery to go, and so he's pretty much along for the ride here for sure. And just pinned right to the side of that number 9. Not too much he can do. Just wait for him to slow down and get disconnected there. So everybody coming down on pit road except for Blake Roebuck. He stays out. We're 16 laps in, but he opts to go ahead and stay out. Now, while we're under caution here, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings here as we move into tonight's race. Now, Roebuck, he had a bad week last week. He's still holding on to that lead only by 10 points. Matt Hayden now in that second position. Nate Cogdell dropped down to third. Rusty Modesty fourth. Caleb Clenard fifth. Sixth is Harold Rothery moved up to that sixth position. Seventh, Brett Summers, he moved up 3 spots. Who is that? David Hall remains in 8th. Now, Ashley Ellison, he's 9th. He actually moved it to a tie there with Jordan Stencil. So there is technically no 10th position. Biggest loser from last week was Alan Martin, 4 spots down to the 12th position. And you can look on down there and see where your favorite driver is at this point in the season. So everybody but the top 3 pitted. Blake Roebuck stayed out. The 7 there, Brett Summers, he stayed out. Brian Toller, he also stayed out. But everybody else, including your Polson or Rusty Modesty, came in and pitted. And now here they are. They will come down pit road. And I think that's a wise move there. I think they might have been, in the long run, sitting ducks. They're coming down. Now, Brett Summers, he's making his way down. And also, Caleb Clenard, he's coming in. I think I see Brian Toller, he's coming in. But Blake Roebuck, he did opt to stay out. So he's gonna roll the dice here. I guess he likes how his tires are feeling. And see, he's still got Polson and Rusty Modesty right there behind him. And boy, I tell you, Mark Beverly, he is right there at the front now, and the 5 of Matt Hayden. So, and all those guys have fresh tires. So, I don't know. It's possible that it could be a little bit of a sitting duck here. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Shout out to the folks there on YouTube. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the racing. But I tell you, there hasn't been a quiet moment yet here. First caution of the evening involving Terry Collard. Of course, Joey Mines also, we saw him spin as well. He's back in the 14th position. And let's see, looks like he used I guess he used a faster pair, because the truck kind of looks like it's like brand spanking new. Yeah, there's no damage. He definitely used his faster because they only have the one. So he'll have to keep his nose clean now for the race, for the rest of the race. There's the pace truck coming in, getting ready. It'll be lap 18 on the restart. Let's see what Blake Roebuck can do with these fresh tires behind him. Green flag racing has resumed. Brian Toller entering pit road as we go green. Roebuck had a pretty good getaway, a very good getaway actually. Look at this. Open up a multiple truck gap there. Modesty is still in that 2nd position. Got Hayden and Beverly tracking him down here, though. Hayden down on that inside. And now we do see Will Rhino up on the high side. That's one of the first time I've seen him up on the high side. He goes to the high side. That Hayden goes low. Rhino goes high, and they're both trying to get past Rusty Modest. Oh no, who was that? That was was that Jimmy Fitzmaurice down in the grass?
Yellow flag.
Somebody went down in the grass. Who was that? Was it? Couldn't quite tell who that was. Let's go back and look here and see. So caution number 2, and let's see. It might have been Terry. Was it Terry Collard? It must have been, because we don't see. It's possible that it was Matt Hayden, because he's down there now in the 14. I know it was a white truck, so I think it was Matt Hayden there. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find out what happened there to him. It happened so fast, it wasn't technically registered as a crash. He did go off track. And let's see. Let's jump back to here, see if we can see if this is where it is. And I see he's already in the grass, so let's run it back here a little bit. We were looking at this, and so here they're racing along here, and you see Rusty Modesty up on the high side, and Mark Beverly, and there's nobody in front of him. Clear track, and oh, he's starting to move up, move up. Oh boy, and whoa, was that? I don't know. Was that contact or was it net code? That was interesting. And oh my goodness, now he's just a passenger. You get in that grass, no, practically no control whatsoever. all you're interested in is trying to get that thing rode down as quickly as possible. It looks like he's able to avoid hitting the wall. Man, that was good. And he also avoided hitting a pit road, like down in the pit road. I don't think he got a speeding penalty. At least we hope not. So it looks like hopefully he will be okay there. Let's go ahead and take it back live. So here we got caution number 2, lap 21. Blake Roebuck is down on pit road this time. Tires and fuel for the number 30. And he's on pit road. He's getting things done there and getting a little bit, 16.7 second stop, and he's on his way. Now that moved Jordan Stencil, our driver of the week, up to the 5th position. So now he's in a good spot. Now he pitted on lap 15 with pretty much the rest of the field. So yeah, he's looking pretty good out there right now. He's right in. He's in the same window there. And I see Harold Rothery back there. He's one of the Dash for Cash drivers. Now in that 6th position. We don't have any webcams. We were joking with Harold last week. Hey, you know, maybe not using the webcam, maybe that's the secret to success. So he is suspiciously not on board with the webcams here this evening. We may have to keep an eye on the number 45 and see what happens from this point here. Will Rhino, now your leader, he'll lead them back to the green flag. Pole sitter Rusty Modesty in that 2nd position. And I tell you, ever since the green flag dropped, boy, I tell you, he's been struggling to try to get back up there. But you know, he's trying. At least he's right there in the top 5 or the top, pretty much top 3 or 4. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Blake Roebuck, back on pit road again. Both him and Caleb Clenard. So this is going to be interesting here. Could this be some strategy by these guys? There's Clenard, just got to his pit box. Roebuck had to go a bit further. Don't overshoot. He's got in his pit. I think they're just topping the fuel tanks off. This is a bit of a strategy call here. He's on his way out. There's Clenard making his way out. So yeah, what they're doing is they're trying to adjust the fuel window now. Everybody else came in and pitted on lap 15, and a lot of these guys just stayed out for this caution. So now they've come in and they've offset themselves to the rest of the field, fuel-wise anyway. I think Roebuck and probably Clenard too, they're pretty happy with their tires. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like the lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 23 when we go green once again. So everybody's off of pit road. Brian Tyler, unfortunately, is a lap down, but he is still in the race. Matt Hayden, where is he at right now? He is, where is Matt? He's in about the 9th position there. One of the Dash for Cash drivers. Here we go. Pace truck down on pit road.
Green, green, green.
Green flag racing has resumed here at Michigan. Good restart there for the number 2, Mark Beverly right there. Look at Rusty Modesty trying his best to try to see if he can get up there. Challenge the 13-year-old. Boy, he is strong on that restart. For the moment, looks like he's holding on to that 2nd position. Good momentum off the corner. He'll tuck in behind the number 2 there. Will Rhino. Jordan Stencil, our driver of the week, now in that 3rd position, battling with the pole sitter there, Rusty Modesty. Right now, he's got that 3rd spot. Boy, and look at who is that on the inside? That's Joy Maines. Oh, and he almost touches the 13. 13 drops down low along with Maines as they start lap 24. Oh, and they're crashing behind them. There's going to be another caution here, folks.
Yellow flag.
Big pileup back here. A lot of trucks involved. Brett Summers, did he get caught in that? He might not have. He looked like he might have dodged it. Blake Roebuck. Oh, no. Not again. Blake Roebuck, he looks like he's okay. He was back there at the back. It looks like the fenders, they look like they're okay. So, wow. He might have dodged a bullet there. Let's go back and see if we can see. They're saying it was Blake Roebuck that crashed, and the truck looks like it's okay from what we can see. Now, it might have just been a spin. Let's go back and take a look here on the replay. And let's see. Now, there's the 30. Boy, he's nestled right in between Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Boy, talk about nowhere to go. Boy, he got sandwiched in hard and got the big squeeze on there. They both start going down the track. Now, Brett Summers did get tagged by the 33. I can't see who that was. Somebody did tag the 30. Oh, my goodness. He got a light tag from somebody else. But it doesn't look like it was major contact. He probably doesn't have to use a fast trail. It doesn't almost look like anybody has to. Where is Jimmy Fitzmaurice? His car or his truck? Now, his truck does have a bit more damage, so yeah, he may have to think about using his. But man, I really think Blake Roebuck dodged a major bullet there, folks. And boy, look who's at the lead now. Well, he's coming in. Mark Beverly comes down on pit road. Will Rhino stays out, along with the 24 there, Joy Maines. Jordan Stencil, driver of the week, also stays out. David Hall, the 21 machine, he stays out as well. So I tell you, all sorts of things here happening tonight, folks. I mean, stuff is just changing around and around and around. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out here. Let's see, where is there's Jordan Stencil. We'll find him real quick. There he is. We're gonna move him up here with us for a hot moment here. Hey, Jordan, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Hey, man, boy, things getting a little crazy out there, huh?
Yeah, not very much patience out here. It seems like everyone's just sliding up and taking people's lanes away and just being really aggressive. It's been a little bit of an interesting one so far.
Yeah, how is the truck handling for you?
Truck handling's pretty good. Took tires in that first stop when everyone seemed to just take gas only, so I feel like I got a little bit more pace in it. So just
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
shout out my mom and dad. I know they're watching right now, and shout out to you, who's doing a good job in the broadcast, and hopefully the rest of the race is hopefully a little bit less caution fest and get some good racing going.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to your channel. So good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it, Tony.
Hey. And that was where are you? The Misfits, right? Misfits? No, wait.
Checkers.
Yeah, the Checkers. I know that. Yeah. Where is it? There's so many teams. All right, buddy. See you later.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams out here, and so Jordan Stencil right there in that P3 position at the moment. It looks like lights are out on the pace truck, so it'll be lap 28 on the restart. Still not quite to the halfway point. Got a little ways to go. Somebody's down on pit road again. That's Blake Roebuck making his way down. From what I can tell, the truck looks like it's okay. Not a whole lot of major damage that I can see there. And he's down on his, I think he's doing some more fuel mileage strategy here again, topping off that tank once again. But you know, the trade-off is you do that, but now you're at the very back once again. Well, I tell you, it's almost like you're in the danger zone. If something happens, it's going to be right there in front of you. And you'll just have to hope, just like Stencil said, hopefully we'll get some green flag racing and be able to, wait for these fuel windows to cycle around, see what happens here. Pace truck should be coming down on pit road this time around. Looks like everybody's just about caught up. Roebuck, you can see Roebuck there in the back, just catching up to the field as the pace truck comes down onto pit road.
Green.
Got a green flag, and Will Rhino drops the hammer. He's going. Joy Mines right there in that second position. David Hall showing second, third at the moment. Now it's Jordan Stencil. He gets past both of them into the second position. And now he's off and chasing the 24 there, Joey Mines, down the backstretch. And got a few truck lengths between him and third, fourth position. The draft works pretty good here. They'll probably catch up here in a lap or so. He's trying to hold on to the 24. David Hall now in that second spot. Well, Rhino in the fourth spot. Mark Beverly now in the fifth position. There's your pole setter there, Rusty Modesty. He hasn't gotten back to the pole, back to the point since the green flag dropped, but he has managed to stay in the top 10. This may be the furthest that we've seen him back so far in the race. Boy, everybody's, I don't know if the track is just slick, everybody's just trying to get going. Boy, it looks like he got a little bit of, trying to get a little draft there going on the two. See if he can catapult himself past. Everybody's trying to get a little aero assistance there. He moves into that fourth position. Behind them, they're also battling hard. There's Will Rhino in the 2 machine down on the inside of the 21. I'm sorry, the 126, Caleb Planard. Now, Caleb Planard, he's one of the Dash for Cash contestants here tonight. Mark Beverly, he's in the second position right now, so you know where they finish relative to each other. They, I think that's what determines the winner of the race of the Dash for Cash competition there. Boy, Mark Beverly has gotten himself to the point ahead of Joey Mines and Jordan Stencil, and now he's trying to open up on him here. Stencil down on the inside. Rusty Modesty trying to push him along, trying to draft past the 24 there, Joey Mines. Stencil getting a little close there to the 13. Trying to see if he can get some drafting help here. Let's see what happens as they come out of turn 4, coming down to the stripe. The 83 at the 6. Didn't have enough momentum to get past the 13. Now he's just door to door with Mines going down the backstretch. Rusty Modesty settling in that fourth position. Behind them, David Hall, he's comfortably in that fifth spot. He's followed by the number 2 there, Will Rhino. A lot of big gap between him and the top 5. Matt Hayden back in that 7th position, and behind him, boy, look at this battle back here. Good grief. Joey Mines is still battling hard with Mark Beverly up the front, but man, this gaggle of trucks here, everybody's going for it right now, that's for sure. Caleb Planard, Alan Martin, Harold Rockery, he's right in the thick of it. He's got Martin there on the inside, I should say. Trying to hold on to a top 10 position, ranking P9 at the moment. Martin just squeezing by. As they come off a turn 4, he'll take that, well, he's trying to take that 9th position. He'll get it right at the line. But then Rotary takes it back, so he's being scored as 10th now. And they're just back and forth. They're just door to door, back and forth up at the front. Mark Beverly, Jordan Stencil now has gotten ahead of Joey Mines. Mines falling back there a little bit. Now in that 4th position. Rusty Modesty now tucked in between him and number 83 there, Jordan Stencil, our driver of the week. Fierce battling going on throughout the field. You got the top 5 right there, then you have this gaggle of trucks back here, and even a lot more racing going on back here, further back. There's Blake Roebuck. He's in that 12th position. Now, you know he's kind of offset here. He pitted on lap 26. Let's see, did somebody else pitted with him? That was, who Who was it? Was it Caleb Clenard? Who was it? Somebody else pitted with him. Let's see, 26, and I'll find him here in a minute. But yeah, he wasn't the only one on pit road. But yeah, I think he might have stopped twice. So he might have been the only one to come back in and stop on lap 26. Trying to make himself offset. It's like he's playing that long game now, folks. He's trying to see if he can, you know, work the numbers here, and hopefully this thing stays green. A little bit further back in the order, there's Brent Summers in the 15th position. Yeah, he was one of the Dash for Cash contestants last week. He is not this week. But, and there's Nathan Cogdell right there behind him, actually. Now in that 14th position. And I hear somebody coming up alongside him. Who was that? That was the that's the 1-96 there. I don't know what that's saying. Who is that right next to him? That's it's saying Dustin Stallings. That's not right. Something's weird with the timing and scoring. Let's jump up to the front, see if it's acting right here. Yeah, Mark Beverly, he's in the lead there. Rusty Modesty moves ahead of Jordan Stencil. Well, they're back and forth. Well, I'll tell you, Jordan Stencil, David Hall having a very good run here tonight at Michigan. I mean, they are just fighting it out with everybody. Look at Stencil down on the inside there. He's got the 5 there. Matt Hayden, as they come off of turn 2, racing down the backstretch. A tightly packed group there, racing down to turn 3. Behind them, there's Alan Martin and the joint lines battling for position. Martin gets that 7th spot. Blake Roebuck now in the 9th position. Boy, I tell you, he is working his way up the order here, folks. He's got a ways to go to Kent. There he is, and there's your leaders right there. So he does have a ways to go to get up there. But definitely on the move here at Michigan. Martin trying to work himself in a little closer, trying to catch that draft, get with that top group there. Trying to catch the 21 there, David Hall. Is trying to challenge down on the inside. All fighting hard to hold on to that 6th position. They're a little spaced out up here at the front there. Rusty Modesty now back in the 2nd spot. Remember I said I've seen him as far as 7th. And I don't think he's dropped out of the top 10 at all. Got us a caution here, folks. And let's see. I don't know, was it Caleb Clenard? It might have been there. Yep, there is the 196 there. He might have been just a spin, one of your Dash for Cash drivers there. Looks like he might be okay. And let's go back and take a look here. And so there he is down on the inside. And he might have Harold Rothery up on the high side. I see some smoke. I wonder if somebody was, no, nobody was spinning in front of him. See Harold Rothery, and who is that? Somebody came down and hit the 196, and right at the moment can't see quite who it is. It was the 33 Jimmy Fitzmaurice, and Fitzmaurice he slaps the wall a little bit, and he got lucky there. Not a whole lot of contact between him and but he got very lucky there for sure. And wrestling it, trying to get it rolled down, anything to stay off of that wall, and he did a great job of getting it rolled down. So here we are, caution number 4, and we're getting very close to the halfway point, lap 42 here. So while we're under caution here, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. And hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's the Aquatic Express Pool Service 180 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
There's a Hillman spirit that comes from deep within. It drives us forward as we build the future, putting us in a league of our own. Our legacy is rock solid because for 56 years, we've kept our eyes on the horizon and hard-working gloves on our hands. When we see the finish line, we push it. When we encounter a challenge, we tackle it. We innovate in the categories we lead because at Hillman, the building never stops. When it comes to imagining, crafting, and building the environments we live in, Hillman is the American hero that makes dreams possible. We've sowed millions of seeds for the future, giving you the keys to build for tomorrow. To stake your claim, to climb to new heights, to show your hidden strength, and open the door to your future. Built Hillman Strong.
Okay, folks, we're back here under caution here, lap 44. Jordan Stenzel, our driver of the week, hanging in there in that top 5 position. I believe he is he's on the outside, so he'll be P4 on the restart. Mark Beverly, Rusty Modesty, Matt Hayden ahead of him. So lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 45. It'll be the halfway point when we get the green flag. It looks like everybody has come off of pit road. Nathan Cogdo, he's now in the top 10 there. The 7th position, Blake Roebuck right there behind him. Some heavy hitters right there inside the top 10. Let's see what happens when we get the green flag. We'll go racing once again here at Michigan. Pace truck down onto the apron, onto pit road, waiting for that green flag.
Green, green, green.
We got a green. Racing has resumed here at Michigan. Beverly trying to get away. Rusty Modesty, he was right there. As expected, Jordan Stenzel, Matt Hayden right on his tail. Especially Jordan Stenzel. Look at Matt Hayden down on the inside. He's going to try to drive under both of them. Oh my goodness, is this going to work? Coming off of 2, and he moves into the 2nd position. But look, here comes Joey Mines down in the 3rd spot. He's going to try to do the same thing that Hayden did. And he gets a good launch through turns 3 and 4. Trying to see if he can get the leader as well. And look, is he going to do it? Coming down to the stripe, and right now he's got it as he comes to the line. And he'll be scored in the lead Oh, boy, just does slide up in front of the 13 Mark Beverly. Joy Mine's your new leader here on lap 46. Driver of the week, Jordan Stencil, in that second position. Here comes Mark Beverly and the number 2 there, Will Rhino. Boy, he is hungry for a win. Oh, and looking up on the high side, the 30 there, Blake Roebuck. He blasts past the 13 up on the high side. Blake Roebuck on a mission to get back to the lead. He's got the 196 there, Caleb Clenard right on his tail. So now he sees the top 3 in front of him. Joy Mines, Jordan Stencil, Will Rhino. Now he pitted on lap 42. Right now he's equal with everybody. Everybody came in and pitted on lap 42. So we're equal once again. I'm thinking everybody probably got fresh tires. It's almost like the race started all over. Oh, somebody just went down. Was that Mines? I think that might have been Joy Mines. Got down on that apron, boy. He's in trouble. He's able to gather it back up. But, man, look at the positions. He is going to lose back to the 6th position. Nothing can do about it. At least he did not wreck. He was able to hold on. But, man, costly mistake there for the number 24. And now a new leader, Jordan Stencil, is at the lead here at Michigan as they race down the backstretch. Will Rhino gets half a truck length ahead of him as they head down to turn 3. Jordan Stencil fighting back. Here comes Caleb Clenard down on the inside. Blake Roebuck's right there too. Oh boy. I mean, it's not the end of the race, but good grief. These guys are duking it out hard. Jordan Stencil leading lap number 49. Just after they go into turns 1 and 2 there, Will Rhino, he does get 3/4 of a truck length ahead of him, now full truck length. So he'll take the lead once again on the backstretch. Well, boy, look at Blake Roebuck. Man, I tell you, he is just charged himself right back to the front. He's actually right where he started the race, back in the 3rd position. Wow. But everybody around him, Jordan Stencil, has moved up 10 spots. Your leader, Will Rhino, moved up 8 spots. Roebuck now into the 2nd position. Clenard and Beverly were 8 positions moved, but Clenard just got ahead of Jordan Stencil as well. Now he's in that 3rd position. Blake Roebuck now only 1 truck ahead of him. Only 40 laps remaining here. Now the question is, how far can they actually go on field? Because everybody, I would imagine, is pretty much equal. Now you see the Sonic Racing family drivers. They're in the silver backline background number blocks there. Stencil with that hot pick. He's our driver of the week, surrounded by a lot of Koch family drivers there. Go further back. There's Matt Hayden. Another one of the Dasher Catch contestants. He's in that 11th position. It's sort of like he's in no man's land there. He's got a nice gap between him and the trucks behind, but boy, look at the gap between him and Summers there. I don't think he might not be, he's like half a second behind the 7. I don't think he's close enough really to get a bit of a draft. He might be sniffing a draft now just a little bit. We got somebody coming down on pit road, and I think it's a 33 there, Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Green flag pit stop for the number 33. I could have sworn he pitted on lap 42. I thought everybody did, but he's coming down early, and so this obviously is going to offset him a little bit. And of course, the field will streak on by as he gets tires and fuel for that 33. Or either, oh yeah, he is getting tires and fuel, yeah. Who knows, he may be trying to see if he can roll the dice and go all the way to the end after this. And he's got a little bit of damage there as well, so he's staying on pit road, taking care of that. Will Rhino, Blake Roebuck in that 2nd position. Caleb Clenard 3rd. And then we have the 83 there, Jordan Stencil, in the 4th position, followed by the number 22, Hoss Beverly. Hoss getting up into the act here. Beverly now getting his nose up into the action. Down on the inside. Bernard and Stencil. He does get ahead. Looks like he moves into that 3rd position as they race down the backstretch. Who else am I seeing there? That is the, who is that? That dark number down there. That's Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Oh, that's not Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Who is that? That is, I can't see, make out his number. There's somebody right there behind Caleb Clenard. Oh, there's Hoss Beverly. Oh, no. And he manages to hold on to it. Oh, my goodness. Hold on to it, Hoss. Hoss Beverly. Oh, and he's trying. Oh, no. Jordan Stencil. And that's going to be a caution. Jordan Stencil spinning around. And, boy, he continues on. There's some other drivers there. Hoss Beverly was one of them. He continues on as well. Caution here on lap 55. Well, I tell you, the tension is just getting tighter and tighter and tighter here. And that happened so quick, it wasn't even let's see, I'm looking here, it wasn't even registered as a crash. I'm trying to figure out where I can go back and maybe see what happened there, but let's see. Let's go back here and see if we can pick it up here. And so there they are coming off of turn 2. Now you see Stencil up on, oh, and he already, man, was that net code? It's like all of a sudden he snapped to the side. That might have been net code, folks. And it looks like he collected the 22. And oh my goodness. And the 22 collected, I think that's the 133 Ashley Ellison Jr. Oh my goodness. 22 gets into the 133. And but Jordan Stencil manages to continue on relatively unscathed. So here we come down pit road. Oh, here we go. Lap 56. Everybody's coming down pit road except for these two, Blake Roebuck and Caleb Clenard and Brett Summers. They all pitted on lap 42. There's about 15 laps to go, but I guess they feel good about their I guess they feel good about the tires. Now I wonder, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be it. Excuse me, this is going to be interesting here, folks. Wow. So very, very, very interesting here indeed. So Blake Roebuck has made it back to the point here on lap 57. Now I wonder if he will. Now, the last time he did this, he was up at the front, but he went ahead and pitted again because, you know, we're just over 30 laps to go. And does he really want to try to make it to the end now with all these guys with tires about 14 laps fresher to him, trying to make it to the end? I'm wondering if him and Caleb Clenard are going to come down pit road. We saw him do it before. It looks like they're not going to do it this time. They are staying out. And now this might be the one to go as well. So yeah, we'll have to see what's going to happen here. Let's see. Boy, Rusty Modesty, I think this must be the first time we've seen the 6 truck this far down in the field since the start of the race. Boy, he has been doing a great job hanging out there in that top 10 somewhere. You know, a lot of times he was in the top 5, but he was definitely in the top 10, the top 3 a lot. But right now he's P14 at the moment, so he got a little bit of work to do. He has plenty of time, but he just has some work to do to get back up to the front. Everybody up the front here, I think lights are out on the pace truck, so it'll be lap 59 when we get the green flag once again. Now, part of me is thinking, did the two of them work together the last time that Roebuck won? Because this may be a good thing for him to have the 196 right there. Alan Martin, I tell you, he is doing a great job. What Brett Summers, he is right there. You know, if he's in the mix, he's going to be going for it. If he's anywhere close, pace truck down on pit road. Here comes the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green flag, here we go. Lap 59. And they get going. Blake Roebuck with a good getaway there. Caleb Clenard in that second position. Brett Summers trying to get past Martin. Will he slide up? Yes, he will. He moves into that third spot. So give P3 to him as they race down the backstretch. Well, Rhino, he's battling there with the 24 there, Joey Mines. Hoss Beverly not too far behind, got involved in the caution there. Matt Hayden also back there in the mix as well. And now I just see Matt Hayden, is he, I think he is one of the highest running Dash for Cash drivers at the moment, so it might be him. I take that back, I'm sorry, it's Caleb Bernard. He's also one of the Dash for Cash contestants. And he's in that P2 position, looking very strong here at the moment. So he has incentive as well to work with the 30. Obviously, everybody wants to get a win, but if he sticks on to the tail there of that 30, who knows? 30 laps to go, make it 29 as they cross the stripe. He'll pick up some Dash for Cash here tonight at Michigan if he can hold on and stay ahead of the other contestants. Brian Toller having a rough night, already on his way back off of pit road. Meanwhile, the race rages on. Oh boy, Caleb Clenard is getting passed by Will Rydell as they go down the backstretch, challenging for that lead. Now, let's see, Will Rydell, he pitted on lap 56, and him and just about the rest of the field pitted on lap 56. The top 3, Roebuck, well, that were the top 3, Roebuck, Clenard, and Summers, they all pitted on lap 42. But man, this is going to be interesting. Are they going to try to roll the dice? I don't think they can make it. That would be like 50 laps. I don't even know if they could even go that far. I can't imagine that they're going that far. Let's they're racing along. Let's take a look at the stint length here. Let's see how far someone has gone. And I'm seeing, let's see, 27 laps. That's the farthest, because, you know, we've had cautions that have kind of really kind of shook things up. So it won't be an accurate thing to look at here tonight. Well, I would imagine they could go a lot further on a tank of fuel. Well, right on now, Matt Hayden in that second position. Him and Blake Roebuck duking it out as they go down the backstretch. Caleb Clenard, Rusty Modesty. Well, look at Rusty Modesty. He had gotten down there as far as 11th. Now back in that third position. You know, you heard me say it before, folks. You got to watch those guys that just keep hanging around and hanging around and hanging around, and no matter what happens, they just don't go away. They just keep getting back up there. Keep your eyes on the number 6. Lap 64 of 90. Things are rolling right along here. Racing down the backstretch. Matt Hayden back out to the point once again. And look at Nathan Coggle has raced his way back up to the top. Definitely trying to get back up into the swing of things here. Now, he's not one of the Dash for Cash contestants, but I believe if he's one of the top 5 finishers, I think that will put him up there. That's how it works. It's always based on the top 5 finishing order, I believe, and where those contestants are in relation to each other. And if there's someone who finished ahead of them, I think they could basically take their spot. So this is good here from Nathan Coggle. Of course, Mark Beverly, he is one of the contestants right there, and he is bearing down on that 00. 26 laps remaining. And man, you know what? You know these laps are going to go by really fast now. Now we're starting to think about fuel. Who can make it to the end? Now, because I don't think Roebuck and Caleb Clenard, and who else was it? It was Brett Summers. I don't think that they'll have the tires to hang with them. But who knows, it might. I don't know. That would be a real stretch if they can make it to the end on fuel. I just don't know. It just seems like they're on the back foot right now. The numbers are not in their favor. They're on the wrong side of that fuel window at the moment. But further back in the field, everything's kind of spread out there a little bit. Somebody's blinking. I couldn't see who that was. Let's see. It's Brett Summers that's blinking. Alan Martin now trying to get past the 7 truck. He moves past on the inside. There goes the 133, actually Ellison Jr. While they're duking it out down here, Matt Hayden up at the front. Boy, him and Rusty Modesty, your pole sitter, duking it out with the number 5 here. Matt Hayden, one of the Dash for Cash winners. You know, it's kind of a win-win for him. If he doesn't win the race right now, he's ahead of Mark Beverly, so he'd still win the cash. Of course, you know, to win the cash and the race, who doesn't want that? So he's in a good spot right now. Mark Beverly, I don't think he's interested in him keeping that spot like that. He's gonna have something to say about that for sure. Across the stripe, it'll be 22 laps remaining. And just like here they go. There's Caleb Clenard and Brett Summers making their way down pit road, just like we figured. Well, there's 2 of them coming in. Oh boy, wow. Blake Roebuck, he is still out. He is in the 7th position. Now, you know, he may be in like recovery mode here, trying to get everything he can get points-wise. Getting a little bump draft there to Harold Rothery, the 45 truck. And this may be his mission now, just to try to get as far as he can. Looks like is he gonna, oh no, here we go. Now he's gonna pit. Maybe he's all these guys are pitting. Harold Rothery coming in behind him. There's the pole sitter there, the 6 truck there, also making his way in. Rusty Modesty coming down pit road. So now 21 laps to go. Well, now this will be interesting. They'll have the fresh tires. Is Mark Beverly, this could be interesting. Mark Beverly and them, do they have the fuel to get to the end? Now, of course, the guys that are pitting now, they're going to lose a lap, you know. And if you pit, are you going to take time to take tires, or are you just going to get a splash of fuel to try to get out there and not lose track position? Because they're obviously going to be offset to you as far as the tires are concerned. So this may not be over for them just yet. Well, Rhino making his way down pit. Dustin Stallings coming in. Jordan Stencil, driver of the week, making his way down. Let's see, there's Billy Stallings down near his pit box. Alan Martin right behind them. Beverly Cogdell, Ron Walters back in that third spot. Now all these guys pitted on lap 56. And, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put the info banner. I meant to turn that on. And those of you that have already watched the broadcast before, you know we've got live timing and scoring in the description below. My apologies for not having that up there. And if you're like watching on a computer, you can bring it up on your phone and click on that link and see all the neat timing and scoring data for all the drivers. See where your favorite driver is, lap times, pit stop times. And man, it's just a cool feature that we'd love to bring to you here on Rice Motorsports TV. Now these guys are continuing to race along. Matt Hayden, he is there. He's in the 7th position. Who's at the tail end of the lead lap? That would be Matt Hayden actually. He's one of the guys that's on the tail end of the lead lap. Along him and I would say Blake Roebuck, because Rusty Modesty is already a lap down. So Blake Roebuck, he is right there, and he's got Caleb Clenard. He just passed him right there, but behind them is Mark Beverly. There's your leader. So
The yellow flag is out.
Caution. Oh my goodness, that's going to change everything. And now that was Will Reinhold. Oh man, up against the wall. Oh my goodness. The damage doesn't look too bad, getting himself turned around here. Oh my goodness. Let's go back and take a look here. And see, there's the number 2 there. He's got Matt Hayden down on in the middle row. There's a 196. Caleb, he's already getting sideways. Now, Clenard did hit him, but Reinhold was already losing that truck. So there was nothing that the 196 could do. Boy, Mark Beverly just getting by Nathan Cogdell. Boy, he just squeezed by. Everybody getting lucky there. There's Rusty Modesty down on the inside. So I don't think it was anybody else. Not too many. Well, there's a few trucks coming along now, but they're far enough back they can see him. Oh my goodness. And who is that? That was the 33 there, Jimmy Fitzmaurice. And he didn't miss as well. And he backs it hard into the wall there. Man, bad luck there for Will Reinhold. Man, he was having such a great night, too. Now it's 17 laps remaining. Here comes Mark Beverly. Now, you see, here we go. Mark Beverly, Nathan Cogdell, Ron Walters. Now, this lap came out only a couple of laps after Roebuck and Company had pitted. So they're pretty much on the same tires here. There's only going to be maybe 2 or 3 lap difference, I believe. Of course, Blake Roebuck, he's going to cycle up right up to the front. And it looks like Matt Hayden will be coming right along with him there. Matt Hayden and Caleb Clenard, 1, 2, 3. They all pitted, well, Roebuck and Hayden pitted on lap 68. Clenard pitted on lap 69. Beverly, he's already on his way out. And he'll rejoin in that 4th position. And his tires will be about 4 laps fresher. Maybe about 5 laps fresher. So I'm sure he can absolutely lean on them. But you know, 5 laps, I don't think that's going to be too much. I think the guys in front of him there, I think all of them are going to lean on him as well. I don't think they're going to kill him in probably 15 or 14 laps when we get the green flag. And what an exciting race this has been here tonight. Now there's a bunch of trucks that are going to have to get a wave around. They might get it this time around. There's Jordan Stencil, driver of the week. He should get a wave around. Stencil, he pitted on lap 70. So he just he pitted a lap after your leaders. But he'll benefit from the wave around here, come around, and they'll have the freshest, well, not the freshest tires. I'm sorry. No, he pitted on lap 70. He did pit a lap after your leaders, but there's some guys further back, like Ashley Ellison Jr. He pitted on lap 74 with all the guys that we saw that were up the front. Mark Beverly, he pitted. But we're going to have a lot of trucks on the lead lap now. They're getting their weight around now. They're coming on around. The trucks that were a lap down, that were between the pace truck and the leader, they're making their way around. That would be, unless was that the Lucky Dog, perhaps? That's Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Looked like he's the only one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So the rest of these guys do stay a lap down. There's a, I could have sworn there were some trucks in front of him, but so I think are the lights out on the pace truck? Let's take a look here. Yes, they are. So it'll be 14 laps remaining when we get the green flag. And wow, what do you think, folks? You think Blake Roebuck can make a heroic comeback here tonight after a rough week last week? We'll just have to wait and see. The whole field's lined up, ready to go. Johnny Mines ready to go. Rusty Modesty still in that top 10. Not up as far as he wants to be, but still there's a good number of laps to go. He might be able to get back up there. We'll see what happens. There goes Pace Truck down on pit road. Right on his tail, green flag. Here we go. Roebuck drops the handle. Caleb Bernard, Matt Hayden door to door as they go down towards turn 1. For the moment there, Bernard is still ahead of the number 5 truck. As they go up through the gears, come rocketing down the backstretch. Blake Roebuck, Caleb Bernard, Matt Hayden, Nathan Cogdell. Now ahead of Matt Hayden. And now we have 3 guys of looks like we've got Caleb Bernard, we got Matt Hayden and Mark Beverly, 3 of the Dash for Cash drivers right at the front here. Blake Roebuck, he's trying. Caleb Bernard, oh man, Bernard looked like he almost got loose. It looked like he almost was going to collect the 13, but he holds on to it. That gives Roebuck a little bit of breathing room. They'll probably draft back up to him. Here comes Nathan Cogdell down the backstretch. It's Cogdell, Hayden, Beverly down on the inside trying to get past the 5 there of Matt Hayden. Nathan Cogdell got a nose ahead of the 30. They're duking it out to the line there. Blake Roebuck, who's going to get it? Now 12 laps remaining. This is an absolute sprint to the checkered flag here now, folks. Nathan Cogdell giving it everything he's got, going for the Dash for Cash and the race win. My correction there, he's not part of the Dash for Cash, but he is going for that race to win. Mark Beverly, he's in the position right now to get that Dash for Cash. If he can stay ahead of the number 5 there, Harold Rothery, who's taking a look down on the inside. Boy, I tell you, Nathan Cogdell doing everything he can. Coming to the stripe, only 10 laps to go. Doing everything he can to stay ahead of the 30 there. Blake Roebuck. Nobody's leaving nothing on the table. They're going back and forth. There was the 13 of Mark Beverly. He's getting his nose up in it for sure now, folks. Things are about to get very, very tight here. Mark Beverly chasing the 30 and the 00. The 5 right there on his left rear quarter panel.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and we've got a caution. Oh, and it was, oh no, it was Jordan Stencil. Did he spin? It's saying he went off track. But he looks like he's okay. It must have triggered the caution or something. I don't know what would trigger. Let's go and look and see what happened there with Jordan. And so there he's racing along. And number 83, oh, and he got turned by somebody. Oh, there were bumper cars. And somebody, it wasn't him, that some other trucks made collisions there. And I don't even have, it happened so quick, I didn't even get reports of who that was, but he managed to get through there unscathed. So good luck there for Jordan Stencil. Now back in the top 10. Nathan Cogdell, he is P1 at the moment. Blake Roebuck in that second position. Mark Beverly and Matt Hayden Yeah, they're battling for the win, but they're both battling for that money too. Running third and fourth there, Caleb Clenard, he is right there. And we can't count Hoss Beverly out. You know he's going to be going for it. And Clenard coming down pit road with 10 laps to go. Now that's going to put him way down the order. And maybe that his tires just can't hang on. He's going to go ahead and roll the dice here and go ahead and get some fresh good years and see if he can claw his way back up and gain a few more spots. Blake Roebuck, meanwhile, that he's in the second position. The guys around him, though, Nathan Cogdell and Mark Beverly, they pitted on lap 74. So the odds are stacked against them just a little bit. Not the greatest odds there. Their tires are about 5 laps or so fresher. And you know the guys that, you know, they're going to be driving it like they stole it for sure. And of course, he's doing his patented, you know, you see him now, he's pushing that clutch in and doing everything that he can to save fuel, just coasting along. He's in 4th gear, but he's got his foot on that clutch, and yeah, that's what you got to do if fuel is an issue. So I think he's just trying to, he's in recovery mode here. When you're so close on fuel, it's hard to really fight. You know, you have to kind of think about, you know, I got to get to that checkered flag. And I've rolled the dice here. And the guy that he's been running with, Caleb Clenard, now he's back in the 13th position. He'll have fresh tires, but man, he'll have a little over 5 laps to go here to try to get up to the front. And being at the back, it just puts you in harm's way. Anything that could happen here for sure. And so it's coming around. There's Harold Rothery making his way down pit road. Oh man, look at the damage on the number 45. Hopefully he has a fast repair, because hopefully maybe he'll get some fresh tires and see if he can race his way back up. Because there are several trucks not on the lead lap, and doesn't look like he has a fast repair. So he'll probably stay on pit road as long as possible and get as much damage fixed. Get that number 45 to the checkered flag. And you know, I've said it before, like at big tracks like this, under pit caution speeds, they're going so slow, especially at a big old 2-mile track like this. You can spend what would be considered an eternity on pit road if it's just manual repairs. Hopefully it's not required repairs. Man, if it's required repairs, you know, he's still in the truck. So I'm thinking that maybe he is just waiting for the field to come around. He's trying to get as much done as possible, because if he didn't have any chance at all to get back out, he probably would have gotten out of the truck. So let's see what he does here. Fields, they're already coming out of turn 4. Oh my goodness, he might be stuck on pit road, folks. You see him now coming down the front stretch. Harold waiting. Is he going to fire it up?
Green.
Oh, it's not going to work for him. They're going green. So he will lose a lap. He might be stuck on pit road with too much damage to repair. 7 laps remaining. Nathan Cogdell, he is in the lead. Mark Beverly, Blake Roebuck now in that 3rd position. Could be a little bit of a sitting duck. You know, we get to racing, then we have these cautions, and these trucks, the tires go through that heat cycle. Roebuck doing everything he can to try to get his maximum points tonight as he can possibly get. Battling hard there with Hoss Beverly. They're making their way out of turn 4. Cogdell looking good right now, but boy, Mark Beverly is right on his tail. That's his dad, Hoss Beverly, his son, right in front of him. Dad right behind him in the 22 truck. That 30 is still holding on in the 4th position at the moment. Joey Mines back in the 5th spot, and he also pitted on lap. Yeah, he pitted on lap 75, so his tires are fresher than anybody in front of him. So he might be able to make a move on the 30. He might get a podium here, folks. It'll be 5 laps to go when they cross the stripe. In fact, his tires are 1 lap fresher than even the leaders there. So the question is, can he get up there and secure a win? Joey Mine's not in the dash for cash. But Mark Beverly looking very good to win the money here tonight. In that second position, Matt Hayden. Oh, did somebody just fall down the order? I think that was Blake Roebuck. That might, I don't know if that was his connection or what. I saw his name drop down the order there on my timing and scoring, but he's still there in the 4th position. Now 4 laps remaining. Mark Beverly trying to bide his time here. He may only get 1 shot at this. So we'll have to see. Beverly could pull off the double here, win the race and the dash for cash as they go down the backstretch here. It'll be 3 laps to go when they cross the stripe. Folks still racing hard back here. Blake Roebuck, he's now in that 5th position. Jordan Stenzel, driver of the week, now moves up into the 6th spot. He's racing hard, and he pitted on lap 70. His tires are a bit older than the guys around him, but he's giving it everything he's got, trying to get up towards the front. He's staying ahead of Matt Hayden, and his tires are maybe a lap or so older anyway. But boy, Joey Mines, his tires are a bit fresher than the 83. Meanwhile, up the front here, Mark Beverly still riding along behind the 00 there, Nathan Cogdell. And boy, I tell you, you got to feel that, man, you got to feel that he's probably just waiting. Now the penultimate lap. And white flag next time around. They have 3 green, white checker attempts. They don't need them. They want to end this now. They both have equal tire life here. Here they go down the backstretch. Mark Beverly, Hoss Beverly, could end up with 2 Beverlys on the podium here tonight. I don't know the last time I've seen that. There's Caleb Clenard, also in the number 4 truck. I'm sorry, in the 4th position, the number 196. Coming down to the stripe, checkered flag, white flag will be in the air. Nathan Cogdell has to hold on one more time. Boy, can he hold on for 1 more lap? Hoss Beverly doing everything he can to hold the 196 of Caleb Clenard behind him. They're starting to bang doors there a little bit. Hoss Beverly still in that 2nd place. He moves ahead of his son, and Hoss Beverly's in the wall. Nathan Cogdell, it's not going to matter. Caleb Clenard also caught up. No caution. It's the final lap. He's going to come down to the stripe. Nathan Cogdell, he is going to take the victory here tonight at Michigan. Man, right down to the wire. But the heck of a race there, man. That was awesome. Congratulations there to Nathan Cogdell. Just did beat out Mark Beverly, who's going for that dash for cash. In fact, I think he actually won it because he's the highest finishing dash for cash contestant, so it's not about having to win the race. But man, big congratulations there for the 00, Nathan Cogdell. Well, let's go ahead and get the guys in the booth here. We'll move him on up. And let's see, we want, and Blake Roebuck ended up on the podium as well. Let's see, where's Mark Beverly at? There's Mark. And we'll move him on up there. Nate Cogdell excited and celebrating. And let's go ahead and let's get that session state off the screen. Where's my buttons at? Well, I'm so excited I can't find everything. There it is. And let's hop on down there with them. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top three: Nathan Cogdell, Mark Beverly, and Blake Roebuck. Hey, Nathan, you got a copy?
I got you, Tony.
Man, I tell you, feels good to get on that podium again, on that top step again, man. Congratulations on that victory here tonight at Michigan.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But I owe this one to Mark. Mark stayed right there on my tail the whole race, pushed me all the way to the front, and kept me up there.
10-4, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, him. All the guys at Asphalt Outlaws for letting me race with them this week, and teammate Skyler wasn't able to make it. First and foremost, got to thank my little boy, though. He comes down here every week, my biggest fan. And shout out to my dad. Happy birthday tomorrow.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Tony?
Man, I tell you now, you didn't win the race, but you're the highest, you're the highest finishing dash for cash, right? And so you still win that, correct?
At least I won something, perfect.
Yeah, man, I tell you, man, and I tell you, man, I thought that was going to be a Beverly podium there for a minute, man. Your dad was right there, man. It looked like you might have got caught up in something, but man, great race anyway. And anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to you for always putting on a good show for us. Shout out to the league admins running this crazy business sometimes, and just shout out to everybody watching. It was and obviously all the teammates, Asphalt Outlaws. So good race.
Absolutely, man. I tell you, and that turned out to be a little bit of a kind of like was it a fuel mileage thing after a while? I mean, of course, the cautions probably kind of negated some of that, but did it seem like that was what it was going to be there for a while?
I think it was going to be with like 50 or so to go. Looked like it was going to be a little bit of a strategy game. Would have been fun to see how all that would have played out, but yeah, cautions usually always ruin that. So, but yeah, it was just for me. I didn't have any problem with fuel. So.
Was it a fuel mileage? 10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, and we will see you next week.
Absolutely, we'll see you next week, Tony. Thanks.
Okay, all right, now. Hey, Blake, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Yeah, man. Hey. I guess you could say mission accomplished, man. You were like on a recovery drive tonight. Had a rough week last week, and man, really had to fight for everything tonight. Good grief! How many times did you have to restart from the back and race your way like back up to the front there? And I mean, that was awesome, man. And congratulations on that podium finish, P3.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. That was up and down race for sure. Led a bunch at the beginning of the race, and I didn't pit with the rest of them there on that first caution, and I was kind of playing the fuel strategy long game and saving, and got in the back after another caution came out, and I pit, and then I was just too aggressive coming through the field. I forced it 3 wide, and somebody on the bottom was coming up the track, and it just was a racing incident there, and had to use I didn't use my fast repair. I sat there and repaired it for like 30 seconds and did all that and went through the field a couple times, and I finally took my fast repair there at the last caution because I was a little bit down on power, but we came back and finished P3. If on that last caution there I had the lead, it would have been a different story because those teammates all were, I think, lined up on the bottom. So I would have probably chose the bottom, split them up. But Nate Cogdell got me just barely by just a hair, getting the lead when that last caution came out. But all in all, it was a great race. It's 1 lap away from leading the most laps, so dang it. But just want to thank App State, fucking Tulip, Taz Mraz, 213 Somewhere.com, Ford Performance Racing School, and Team Forward by Racing, and thank you for putting on the broadcast and all the sponsors for putting the league on.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again. I mean, you were leading the points by like 10 points, so this is going to help you stay up there. Matt Hayden was right behind you, 10 points behind, and it looks like he finished P7. So this will keep you at the top here another week, and I know you'll be battling for more. So congratulations again, guys, and we will see you next week. Okay, folks. Boy, that is wow. What a race there. And let's go ahead and bring up the finishing results here. Let's clear all this out of the way here and get the race up. And if they come up, there we go. And Nathan Cogdell, your winner. Mark Beverly, second. Blake Roebuck, third. Jordan Stencil in the fourth position. Joy Mines, fifth. Rusty Modesty in the sixth spot. Matt Hayden, seventh. Ron Walters in the eighth position. Caleb Clenart, ninth. And Will Rhino, he rounds out the top 10 there. And of course, you can look and see where your favorite driver is going to be, and see where they ended up. And so yeah, and now it's time to move on to the next race here, and it is let's see, where is that going to be at? That is going to be, what's going on with my software? Software is acting weird, and there we go. It'll be round number 10. The diecast auction 75 at Martinsville Speedway. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.